to.
Was looked on as something shocking. Now heaven knows anything goes.
Good authors too, who once knew better words, now only use for letter words, writing prose. Anything goes.
The world has gone mad today, good's bad today, and black's white today, and day's night today, with no skies today, the women prize today are just silly gigolos. So though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes. In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking. Now heaven knows anything goes. Good authors too, who once knew measure words, now only use for letter words, writing prose. Anything goes. The world has gone bad today, and good's bad today, and black's white today, and day's night today, with no skies today, the women prize today are just silly gigolos. So though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes. In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking. Now heaven knows anything goes. The world has gone mad today, and good's bad today, and black's white today, and day's night today, with no skies today, the women prize today are just silly gigolos. So though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes. Now heaven knows anything goes. Come on in, he's on down the road. Come on, he's on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, he's on down the road. Come on, he's on down the road. Come on, he's on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, he's on down the road. Pick your left foot up when your right foot's down.
Come on, legs, keep moving, don't you lose no ground.
You just keep on keeping on the road that you choose. Don't you give up walking 'cause you gave up shoes. No, he's on down the road. Come on, he's on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, he's on down the road.
There may be times when you think you've lost your mind.
And the steps you're taking leave you 3-4 steps behind. But the road you're walking might be long sometimes. You just keep on trucking and you'll be just fine, yeah. He's on down the road. Come on, he's on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, he's on down the Well, there may be times when you wish you wasn't born, and you wake one morning just to find your courage up, get him up.
He's on down the road.
Get him up, on down.
He's on down.
He's on down, get him up, on down. He's on down the road. Get him up, on down.
He's on down.
He's on down, get him up, get him up. He's on down the, he's on down the road. He's on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, he's on down, he's on down. He's on down, he's on down. He's on down the road, the road. He's on down the road.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Fairmont State University Spring 2025 Commencement Ceremony. We're happy that you're here to celebrate with us and ask that you observe the following guidelines. University staff, faculty, and student volunteers are available to assist you. Look for individuals with Fairmont State University lanyards like this and/or name tags like this one. Guests are asked to remain seated during the entire ceremony. All guests should remain seated until the recessional is completed. For your safety, standing along the railing is strictly prohibited. The commencement floor will be restricted to graduates, faculty, and platform guests for the entire ceremony. Restrooms are available on the second floor. Exiting and re-entering the ceremony can only be done by the second floor. Ushers are available to assist you. For the safety and security of the participants, guests are not allowed on the commencement floor or permitted to approach the stage. A professional photographer will be available to capture the graduates as they cross the stage and after they receive their diploma cover. No food or drink is permitted inside the ceremony area. Trash receptacles are available at each entrance. Air horns and other noisemakers are strictly prohibited. Please be sure to silence your cell phones for the duration of the ceremony. And remember, Fairmont State is a tobacco-free campus, including all sidewalks and public areas. Again, thank you for being here and enjoy this afternoon's ceremony.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, family and friends. I am Dr. Susan Ross, Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. It is a heartfelt honor to welcome you to our 156th commencement ceremony at Fairmont State University. At this time, I invite our William A. Borum Award recipient for teaching excellence, Abby Chapman. She is the Associate Professor of Occupational Safety, and she will lead our candidates for degrees into the arena. The candidates will be ushered by Faculty Marshals Dr. Christy Kiefer and Dr. Mark Flood. At this time, I invite the dedicated faculty of Fairmont State University, led by our faculty marshals, to enter the arena. The College of Business and Aviation. College of Liberal Arts. Regents Bachelor of Arts. I now invite our president, Dr. Mike Davis, Fairmont State Board of Governors Representative Lance Puccio, President of the Fairmont State Alumni Association, Nick Fantasia, distinguished guests, university leadership, and deans to enter the arena. Please stand for the Star Spangled Banner, performed by the Fairmont State Collegiate Singers and Community Choir. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
Please remain standing as I call upon Reverend Mike Eastup, Campus Minister for the Wesley Foundation at Fairmont State University, to deliver the invocation.
Friends and family, if you would like to pray with me, you may do that. Let us pray. Eternal God, you are the source of wisdom and a wellspring of joy. You were there to hear the mourning cry of those who graduate today. You've been with them through long nights of study, through challenging questions and new experiences and moments of discovery. We gather today, students, families, faculty, and staff and friends, to give thanks for them, for knowledge gained, for growth in character, and for the community that has shaped and sustained each of their journeys. By your Spirit, bless these graduates as they step into new journeys. May what they have gained here at Fairmont State help them and the community to flourish. Grant them courage to be just, compassion to care for others, and determination to continue learning and growing. May your presence there at their birth and here during these few years, whether they be aware of you or not, continue to open their eyes to wisdom and joy. Hear our prayer. You who calls each of us by name, walks with us each day, and sends us to serve. Amen. You may be seated.
Fairmont State University wishes to express our gratitude to our distinguished guests who join us today. Board of Governor members, distinguished guests. Now allow me to introduce the members of the Platform Party. Platform Party members, please stand and remain standing as your name is called, and please hold your applause until all are introduced. They are from your left, starting in back row, Dr. Christy Kiefer, Faculty Marshal, Professor of Physical Education. Miss Lori Schoonmaker, Registrar. Dr. Jana Bredesen, Vice President of Student Affairs. Dr. Timothy Oxley, Interim Dean, College of Business and Aviation. Dr. Jim Matthews, Interim Dean, College of Liberal Arts. Dr. Mark Flood, Faculty Marshal and Professor of Forensic Science. The front row, Reverend Mike Eastup, Campus Minister for the Wesley Foundation at Fairmont State University. Miss Alexis Enoch, Student Speaker for today. Dr. J. Robert Baker, today's Commencement Speaker and Fairmont State Professor Emeritus of English. Mr. Elijah Dozier, Student Government President. Mr. Nick Fantasia, President of the Fairmont State Alumni Association. Mr. Lance Puccio, Fairmont State University Board of Governors Representative. Dr. Michael Davis, President, Fairmont State University, and Dr. Brian Selmeski, Chief of Staff. Please be seated. It is now my privilege to introduce Fairmont State University's Board of Governors Representative, Lance Puccio. Mr. Puccio is a dedicated entrepreneur and community leader with a passion for making a difference. As the owner and manager of a successful fast-sized franchise, Lance combines his business expertise with a commitment to outstanding customer service. Additionally, he serves as the Director of Operations for a large statewide nonprofit that works with a K-12 school system to address opioid and substance misuse. His work reflects a commitment to both business success and improving the lives of young people as well as their communities. Please welcome Lance Puccio.
Good afternoon, graduates, families, faculty, and honored guests. It is a privilege today to stand before you representing Fairmont State Board of Governors. As someone who has lived and worked in this community for many years, my entire life, I can't tell you how proud I am to be here celebrating this achievement of this graduating class. As a local business owner, I've had the opportunity to employ talented individuals who, like many of you, began your careers right here at Fairmont State. I've seen firsthand how the education and values instilled at this institution equip graduates with the skills, confidence, and capability to thrive. You are not just earning a diploma today. You are gaining tools to shape your future and the power to create meaningful change. Graduates, as you move forward, remember that success is not just about personal achievements, but it's also about lifting others along the way. Empowerment is contagious. When you empower yourselves through knowledge, determination, and courage, you can empower others to rise with you. Our community thrives when we support one another, and I encourage you to use your talents to contribute to something larger than yourselves. Congratulations to each one of you on this incredible accomplishment. On behalf of the Board of Governors and the entire Fairmont State community, I wish you success, fulfillment, and purpose in your journey ahead. Thank you, and please enjoy this moment. You've earned it.
It is now my distinct honor and privilege to introduce Mr. Nick Fantasia, President of the Fairmont State Alumni Association, to bring greetings and congratulations from the Fairmont State Alumni Association. Nick Fantasia graduated from Fairmont State University in 1985, where he earned a bachelor's degree in social studies and business administration. He went on to earn his master's in business administration and currently serves as the president of Marion Regional Development Corporation, a community economic development agency. He was named Outstanding Alumnus, has been active in the Fairmont State Alumni Association, the Alumni Letterman Association, now FSAA, and served as alumni president twice. It's clear that his family's connection to the institution runs very deep. Nick is the fifth of 6 family members to graduate from Fairmont State, and he and his family have funded the Nicola Fantasia Family Scholarship. Nick is married to Beth and has 2 sons, Dominic and Nicholas. Dominic is graduating from Fairmont Senior High School next week, and Nicholas just finished his sophomore year at Fairmont State. Welcome, Nick Fantasia.
Thank you. President Davis, distinguished platform guests, faculty, staff, family, friends, and members of the Fairmont State University commencement class. On behalf of the Board of Directors of the alumni of Fairmont State University, I am honored and privileged as a former student body officer of this institution and a current president of our Board of Directors to offer you a sincere and a hearty congratulations on your achievement. If you'll look beneath your chairs, you will see a small token of our esteem that Susan and Amy put under there. You'll all have a Fairmont State pin that you can take with you for your graduation. It is my privilege to welcome you now to the Alumni Association. You join the ranks of over 40,000 alumni who reside in all 50 states and in 13 countries around the world. These alumni have a common bond, their love for their memories of Fairmont State University. I stumbled upon a proverb the other day that I thought was appropriate for today, and it goes like this: before you can change the world, you must first change yourself. Graduates, today you've completed that first step in the change. Your Fairmont State education is going to take you anywhere you want to go. Our first alumni group was formed here in 1873, and just like this proud institution, we are still here and better than ever. Your future is bright, your education will serve you well, may your travels be safe, your thirst for knowledge and commitment of service be everlasting. Enjoy the future and become an active alumni. You are now and always part of Falcon Nation, Fairmont State graduates forever. Congratulations.
It is now my honor and privilege to ask our president, Dr. Michael Davis, to convene our commencement ceremony.
Good afternoon. I have the pleasure of serving as the president of Fairmont State University, and it's my honor to be here today with our faculty and staff, friends and families, and of course, the class of 2025. One reason commencements are so emotional for me, and I did shed a few tears in this morning's ceremony, in addition to the fact that I'm so proud of all of you, is because I think back to my own journey as a first-generation college student. Like many of you, I struggled to pay for college, and to this day, I still remember vividly how proud I was that I had made it. I know some of you probably struggled like I did to make it here today. Some of you took time off, worked 3 or 4 jobs, retook classes, and faced 100 other obstacles. But you also made new friends, tried new things, figured out that concept, or completed that assignment you never thought you would. There were times where I'm sure the challenges in front of you seemed insurmountable, but you made it. You took on those challenges and continued to work towards this day. You're ready for the challenges ahead of you because you're able to conquer everything that was thrown in your path during your time here at Fairmont State. Many of the things that meant a lot, we all knew mattered when they happened. The last bow on a stage, handing in that senior project you worked so hard on, walking off the athletic field or the court for the last time, moving out of your apartment or residence hall, walking across this stage today. We know those are big things when they happen, and we celebrate them accordingly. But life is made up of little moments that we don't always mark. Moments that I guarantee will come rushing back when you least expect it and make you think about your time at Fairmont State with nostalgia. You may not have marked the occasion of your last grilled cheese at the calf, the last late night conversation with a friend, or the last free t-shirt you received as an enticement to come to an event or fill out a survey. There are thousands of those moments that you might not think about until you come back for homecoming, or until a sibling or your own child goes to college. But these are the things that filled your college experience. The few really big moments combined with thousands of small things that defined your college years and made you who you are today. For the past 2 years, I've had the privilege of serving as your president, and I've gotten to know many of you very well over that time during those big and small moments alike. I'm really going to miss seeing you around campus every day, and I hope you miss us too, at least a little bit. While you may be graduating today and moving on to your next adventure, I know that while you may move on from this place, you'll never truly leave, because you'll take a piece of this place with you. Your experiences here at Fairmont State will serve as a blueprint for the challenges you will face for the rest of your life. Hopefully one part of that blueprint is that will serve you as you move through the world is that building a support system and knowing who has your back is critical to success. You have friends and family in the audience today who are your biggest cheerleaders. As someone who spent a lot of time over the years talking to those who support you back home while you're at school, I can tell you without a doubt that they think about you often, worry if you're okay, and cheer you on every single day. Many of them have sacrificed so you can be here today. They provided comfort when you weren't sure if you would make it, and they cheered you on like only those who really love you can. Let's take a minute to thank them for being there when you needed them the most. From the moment you step foot on this campus, there's been a small army of people dedicated to your success. I work closely with our faculty and staff daily, and there's one thing I know beyond a shadow of a doubt. This place is filled with people who are committed to making sure you grow intellectually and personally. I've met people who I know lose sleep over whether you have everything you need to succeed, and if your academic experience is anything like mine, you met faculty and staff here who believed in you even when you thought you couldn't do it. And as you move on, they'll remain your advocates, supporters, and friends. Let's recognize those faculty and staff members who helped you make it here today. And I don't want you to forget your fellow students, some of who are walking across the stage with you today. No one knows better what you have been through. You worked closely together, picked each other up when you needed support, and cheered each other on. Going through this journey together made the tough times bearable and the good times even better. Take a minute to turn to a classmate or a teammate or a friend and thank them for being an important part of that journey. All of these individuals have supported you, and many of them are here today. They're proud of you, and I hope you're proud of everything you've accomplished as well. Your blueprint for the future also includes an ability to interact with the world around you. Inside and outside of the classroom, you've been asked to engage with people from all over the state, the country, and the world. And I hope you've learned that engagement like that makes the world stronger and enriches our lives. We live in a world where we are pushed to define ourselves by the differences between us. But instead, you came to Fairmont State and you found ways to live, learn, and grow together. You discovered that instead of tearing us apart, our differences have the ability to make us stronger. And then embracing those who see the world differently, we find solutions to those problems that are in front of us. The blueprint for your future also includes a strength that is earned from being challenged. A big part of the reason I love being president of Fairmont State is I get to see you all thrive. You've likely heard me say before that college students get a bad rap. There are naysayers who do not believe you're up to the task because you don't want to be engaged or you don't want to work hard. As someone who has stood alongside you for the past 2 years, I can say without hesitation that your doubters are wrong. I have watched you rise to challenge after challenge every single day, including many challenges that generations of college students before you did not face. And you've done it with a poise and toughness that will serve you well for the rest of your lives. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't do it or that you're not worthy of greatness, because I have seen you thrive and I know you're going to do great things. The final part of that blueprint is actually not for you. You may not know this, but you helped build a better and stronger Fairmont State while you were here. You started traditions that will live on for years. You achieved academic, athletic, and artistic feats that set the standard for a future generation of Falcons. You built community on and off campus that people will feel for years. You have left a legacy here. As our alumni in this crowd and on this stage can tell you, this place will evolve after you leave. We'll build new buildings, add new academic programs, and innovate in ways no one can begin to imagine. But please know that after you walk out this door, you're still a big part of what makes it great. As we build on ways that shine a bright light on Fairmont State University, please know that just as you stand on the shoulders of those who came before you, future generations of Falcons will stand on the foundations that you built here. The future of Fairmont State has never been brighter, and I have each and every one of you to thank for that. You're a Falcon. Go out there and make us proud. You join a cast of Falcons across the state and around the country who are ready to welcome you as one of their own. I know you will go on to do great things. But please come back and visit us often, because we will miss you. I will miss you. I'm honored to share the stage with you here today. Every moment of this day, enjoy it. You've earned it. Congratulations to the Fairmont State Class of 2025, and remember, no matter where you go, President Mike is proud of you. It's my pleasure to introduce our next speaker, Elijah John Edward Dozier. Elijah's from Clarksburg, West Virginia, and graduated in the fall of 2024 with a Master's of Business Administration degree. He serves as the President of the Student Government Association and will be completing his second master's degree in cybersecurity and risk management in August of 2025. And on a personal note, I want to say I've enjoyed working with Eli over the last 2 years, and he's built some bridges between the administration and student government that will live on well past his time here. So, Eli.
Thank you, Dr. Davis. Hello, friends, families, faculty, staff, and fellow students. I'm incredibly honored and grateful to have the opportunity to stand up here today and formally congratulate each and every one of you on this significant milestone in your lives. It really makes me happy to see so many of my peers here. You've just finished some of the most formative years of your life, and I think you can all agree that it wasn't easy. Many of us hit lows we never thought we would, but with them came highs you never expected. While we've all gathered here today for a shared victory, along the way, you each achieved your own victories. Some of us graduated at the top of our class, getting straight A's each year. Others excelled in student organizations or Greek life, leading, motivating, and teaching the young members as potential future leaders. Whether you fall into one of these categories or achieved other victories, these are what ultimately have been shaping you into the unique individuals that you were always meant to become. Something I experienced in my time here was clarification of who I am and who I want to be, and I think a lot of you can probably relate to that. Some of us, such as myself, may have started as undecided, while others may have changed halfway through. I think ultimately that is the essence of college. It's full of learning about yourself and discovering new passions and interests, which eventually go on to shape your future self. College is about change and the realization that you are in control of your life. I'm sure if you think back to your freshman self, you are nothing like that person today. You're better. You've learned, and you've inspired, and you've grown, and you've turned into someone you can be proud of. Again, it wasn't easy, but you did it. I wish I could say you can now rest, but I don't think any of us decided to spend thousands of dollars and years of our life just so we can stop here. As cheesy as it is, our journeys have only just begun. You spent all this time working towards a dream that you want to reach. Now's that time. Time to take that next step and make it happen. Just like college, you may run into challenges and the path may not always be clear, but stay confident and take one step at a time. Keep looking for the opportunities, keep taking the risks. Surround yourself with friends, like-minded individuals, mentors, and supporters. Look to them in times of need, learn from them in times of uncertainty, and cherish their presence in times of joy, such as today. Keep living your life, keep improving yourself, and keep growing, and I'm sure you will succeed in achieving your dream. Sorry, I have the old one. It is my pleasure to introduce our next speaker. What's your first name? Enoch. Sorry, guys, I don't have the updated introduction, but she's a great person, and she's going to give you a great speech today, so I want you all to put your hands together for her.
Thank you, Eli. Fellow graduates, professors, staff, loved ones, I would love to stand up here and say a few words about how this is a turning point in our lives, and we're all going to go on and do wonderful things. But we've heard those speeches countless times. So instead, I thought I'd just tell you a story, and you can take from it what you choose. Like many of you, I played sports from a young age. My favorite was softball. And I played for dozens of coaches with different styles, good, bad, and ugly. I was able to take the opportunity to coach my local middle school team. Now, we were good. We got comfortable, and sometimes we would get a little lazy. One of these games, we had a 7-point lead going into the final inning. We had already played 3 games this week, and my girls were tired. Error after error, run after run, our lead was depleting. We were up 1 run, bases loaded, 1 out, bottom 7. Defeat was on my players' faces, so I called time, and they thought they were going to get the same, "What are you doing? You're blowing the game," speech that they got from coaches before me. Instead, I looked at my third baseman and I said, "Do you know how to throw a ball?" She looked at me a little confused and replied, "Yes." Still sure I was going to tell her to act like it then. Then I looked at my first baseman and I said, "Do you know how to catch a ball?" And she also replied, "Yes." I said, "That's all it takes. Doing the skills that you know how to do, that you've practiced 1,000,000 times, there's nothing else to it. I don't care what the parents are saying in the stands or the girls on the other team. All that matters is that you know how to play your game and succeed. With the girls in a better mood, knowing they weren't being yelled at, I left them with a little piece of advice that stuck with them throughout the rest of the season. Don't suck. We ended up winning that game, and that's exactly how life is. Sometimes we're winning and we have a pretty good lead. Sometimes we get tired or lazy and we lose our lead. And sometimes we have people in our lives telling us how we should be doing things. All we have to do is play our game and focus on what we know. We've been in school at Fairmont State for the last 4 years. Our professors have prepared us, allowing us to continue practicing and improving our skills, networking and gaining more opportunities so that we will succeed, and showing us the skills it takes to become integral members of society. So now, when we go out into the real world, we just have to remember, don't suck.
Thank you for your remarks, Alexis. I had the pleasure of going to the College of Business and Aviation Awards about a week and a half ago, and Alexis seemed like she was going up there for most of the night. So, Alexis, you're truly impressive, and your peers and I are both proud of you. Today's commencement address will be delivered by Dr. J. Robert Baker. J. Robert Baker was educated by the Sisters of Charity of the Incarnate Word before he went off to the University of Notre Dame, where he studied English and theology, earning the bachelor's and master's degree. After a career in business, he returned to Notre Dame to complete the doctorate in 1993. From 1994 to 2023, he taught at Fairmont State University. There he served as the director of the honors program from 2000 to 2020 and chair of the Department of Language and Literature from 2008 to 2016. He was dean of the Governor's Honors Academy when it was twice in residence at Fairmont State. Dr. Baker served as chair of the Personnel Committee of the National Collegiate Honors Council and was member of the NCHC's Finance Committee. He's on the editorial board of Honors in Practice and on the board of directors for the Conference on Christianity and Literature. A longtime member of the Iris Murdoch Society, he was secretary and briefly president of the organization. He worked for more than 2 decades with the Soup Opera in Fairmont. Over the years, colleagues at Fairmont State honored him with awards, including the William A. Borum Award for Teaching Excellence, the Harold Rosalind Williamson Strait Faculty Development Award, and the Excellence in Academic Advising Award and the Innovation in Teaching Award. I'm really excited to have Dr. Baker here today, and in testament to the impact he had, he was nominated by some of his fellow faculty to be our commencement speaker. So, Dr. Baker.
Dr. Davis, Provost Ross, Dean Matthews, Dean Oxley, Reverend Estep, distinguished members of the Platform Party, honorable marshals of the university, Mr. Jeff Miller, esteemed and venerable members of the faculty, parents, grandparents, family, friends, and graduates. Let me take a moment first to salute Laurie Schoonemaker, the university's registrar and chair of the Commencement Committee, with whom she has done the heavy lifting of putting this ceremony together. I'm very pleased to be here and deeply grateful for the honor that has kindly been given to me to applaud these graduates who are about to receive their degrees and to address a very few words to you this afternoon. It is good to see the class of 2025 surrounded by such a throng of loving family and friends. Over the last 4 years, maybe a few more for some of us, no matter whether your degree is an associate, bachelor, or masters, you have been training yourself to think more deeply, more critically than you have before. You have been learning with the help of your faculty to think for yourselves without fear or anxiety, to think for yourselves without relying on conventional wisdom or received ideology. You have been sharpening your ability, that is, to distinguish the true from BS, the good from the merely commercial, and the beautiful from the superficially glamorous. In your thinking, you have been learning that there is more to the world than you had imagined and more to yourselves than you had realized. In this, you have been becoming more deeply, more truly the person you are. If your education is worth anything, and knowing your faculty, I know it is of inestimable value, you have begun to intuit that you will never cease discovering more. There will, in fact, always be more to the world and to yourselves than you have yet known. In finishing your degree, you are making a beginning toward further discoveries. The very word commencement means a start, a beginning. In the ending of your formal academic studies this afternoon, you are setting off into another part of your life. We used to call these rituals of awarding degrees commencement exercises, and exercises they truly are, for you have not arrived at some grand terminus. Instead, life will continue to have beginnings as you undertake the various endeavors that will come to constitute your life. Marrying, buying a home or condo, having children, engaging in professional work, undertaking personal development of one sort or another. Even death, when it at last comes, will be a beginning. In some ways, what we are doing this afternoon is a rehearsal for all of the beginnings that are yet ahead of you. These ceremonies, then, are a practice for the rest of your life. When Dr. Davis announced the date for graduation, he pointed out, commencement is a time to reflect on the remarkable journey our graduates have taken. In invoking the metaphor of the journey, Dr. Davis was echoing Walt Whitman, our great American poet, who said, "I tramp a journey perpetual." In Song of Myself, Whitman invited us to embrace our own journey, the journey each of us must ineluctably take. Whitman wrote, "Not I, nor anyone else can travel that road for you. You must travel it for yourself. It is not far, it is within reach. Perhaps you have been on it since you were born and did not know. Perhaps it is everywhere on land and water. Shoulder your duds, dear son and daughter, and I will mine, and let us hasten forth. Wonderful cities and free nations we shall fetch as we go. Wonderful cities and free nations we shall fetch as we go." As you all know, Whitman was boundlessly optimistic. There will be wonderful cities and free nations on the journey ahead of you. Some of you will be called to destinies magnificent beyond what you can anticipate this afternoon. Some of you will be called to the high, the important work of freeing people from poverty, trafficking, oppression, and exclusion of every sort. Some of you will have less public, more personal, but no less important duties. In all of this, there will be wonderful cities. But you will also encounter difficulties on the road you tramp. We cannot say what the challenges will be for you, but only you, like every other person, will face obstacles, stumbling blocks, and interruption. The hurdles you find may not be as dramatic as those that faced the heroic figures in the old epics or by the saints in our own time. Take Aeneas, Virgil's epic hero. You may not have to carry your aged father on your back and lead your young son by the hand out of your home place, as he did when the Greeks emerged from the Trojan horse and began to sack the great city of Troy, his home. His wife lost, his cousin Hector, the best of the Trojan warriors, dead, the great city founded by his grandfather on fire, the stones of its buildings literally falling around him. Aeneas had to take up a destiny and meet it, a destiny he had not foreseen. Later, he had to give up his great love for Dido and continue on his journey to found the Roman state. Or consider Teresa of Calcutta, who remarkably held fast to her work of alleviating the sufferings of the poorest of the poor in Calcutta and elsewhere, despite decades of feeling the absence of God in her life, and years of hearing criticism, some of it quite vociferous, of her ideas about the mitigation of poverty, to say nothing of her own increasing physical ailments and weaknesses as she grew older. She bore all this stoically and was unmoved by the honors that came to her and the celebrities who wanted to meet her. Instead, she carried on her humble work of ministering to the dying, the desperately ill, and the most destitute and anguished of the poor. Aeneas, Virgil's epic hero, and Teresa, hero of the wretched and the desolate among us, are emblems of an insight Marcus Aurelius, the last of the 7 good emperors of Rome, offered us long ago. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. What stands in the way becomes the way." The obstacles that will present themselves to your hopes, to your ambitions, to your plans will become your way. No matter what interruptions occur, they will become your life. All we can do is to accept those obstacles, find in them the way that Marcus Aurelius said there is, while maintaining our deepest connections to our family and friends, our beloved communities, undertaking our most fundamental duties, the very duds that Whitman encouraged us to shoulder. Because these ceremonies mark an ending as much as a beginning, this is a time for valedictions, of formal farewells, a moment for blessing. So let me offer you 3 blessings. Many people will tell you that you are inheriting a dark world, a world darkened by war and greed and starvation, a world darkened by global warming and the detritus of our industrial age as plastics and poisons of every sort threaten our one precious planet. A world darkened by the attack on many values, even education itself. This is indeed a dark time. But perhaps all times are dark. Dark as it may seem, I encourage you to be of good hope, because, as the German philosopher Friedrich Holderlin said, where danger is, rescue is ready. Where danger is, rescue is ready. Even if we cannot see the shape of that rescue, we should remain of good hope. Despair will not help us through the darkness. Only hope will. Let me give you one example of hope fulfilled. On this day in 1954, the Supreme Court issued its decision, Brown v. Board of Education. It was a unanimous ruling that overturned segregation in public schools and set us on the road to being better even than we knew we should be. Brown v. Board of Education came in a long, dark time that stretched back to 1619 and even earlier. A dark time that included human enslavement, coercion, peonage, and lynchings, even in the great state of West Virginia. But Brown v. Board of Education, because people did not give up hope that things could, should, and would be better. So continue to hope. As Dame Julian of Norwich told us more than 600 years ago, all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well. Julian was a mystic and a theologian. She could not see the full workings of the medieval world she lived in, but she trusted that there was a deep logic to the world, a deep logic that was working to the betterment of things, a betterment for which she steadfastly hoped. All shall be well, not immediately perhaps, but our hope must never be diminished. Instead, we must practice that hope. I wish that each of you, second, will continue to cultivate the habit of attention that is at the heart of education and that my beloved colleagues here have been helping you to develop. Your ability to give attention to others will allow you to see their integrity and their essential goodness, even when they are behaving badly and are at their most irritating. In fact, your attention to another person may one day save their life. It will certainly make you a deeper, better, more human person as your life unfolds. Finally, I wish for each of you love. Love in whatever form it is given to you. For as Dante points out so wonderfully at the end of his Divine Comedy, it is love that moves the sun and other stars. So hearty congratulations to each of you, our graduates this afternoon, and to the parents, family, and friends who got you to this day. Send back word from time to time to let us know how you are. We will rejoice in your triumphs and condole with you in your sorrows. Thank you. Godspeed.
Thank you, Dr. Baker, for your inspiring words today and for your years of service to Fairmont State University.
As we begin the conferral degrees, this is a time of reflection, celebration, and immense pride for all of our graduates being called, and all of us. I ask you, please remain seated until the end of the ceremony. We do have a professional photographer at hand to memorialize the event. It is perhaps the most gratifying task at an institution of higher education to introduce the graduating class. Therefore, I now call upon the interim dean of the College of Business and Aviation to come forward to present the candidates for master's degrees.
President Davis, today we shall be conferring degrees for the Master of Business Administration, Master of Cybersecurity and Risk Management, and the Master of Science in Healthcare Management. Would the recipients of the Master of Business Administration, Master of Cybersecurity and Risk Management, and the Master of Science in Healthcare Management please stand and remain standing as President Davis confers the degrees. Dr. Davis, these candidates have completed the curriculum prescribed for their degrees by the Fairmont State University. Upon the recommendation of the faculty, I have the honor to present the candidates for the degrees of Master of Business Administration, Master of Cybersecurity and Risk Management, and Master of Science in Healthcare.
Candidates for degrees of the Master of Business Administration, Master of Cybersecurity and Risk Management, and Master of Science in Healthcare Management, upon the recommendation of your dean and faculty, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Fairmont State University in the state of West Virginia, I hereby confer upon you the Master of Business Administration, Master of Cybersecurity and Risk Management, and the Master of Science in Healthcare Management with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations. Would all the candidates for master's degrees please now come forward and join us on the stage?
John Michael Amos. Tyler Angelo Giercelli. Tyler is being hooded today by Dr. Rebecca Giercelli, Chair of Marketing and Management Studies. Christopher Ryan Hoover. Reagan Michelle Mollahan. Marcus Robert Rutter. Brianna Ray Wilson.
Candidates, please be seated. I now call... Yes. I now call upon the Interim Dean of the College of Liberal Arts to come forward and present the candidates for the master's degrees.
Dr. Davis, today we shall be conferring degrees for the Master of Science in Criminal Justice and the Master of Arts in National Security and Intelligence. Would the recipients of the Master of Science in Criminal Justice and the Master of Arts in National Security and Intelligence please stand and remain standing as President Davis confers the degrees. Dr. Davis, these candidates have completed the curriculum prescribed for their degrees by Fairmont State University. Upon the recommendation of the faculty, I have the honor to present the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Criminal Justice and Master of Arts in National Security and Intelligence.
Candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Criminal Justice and Master of Arts in National Security and Intelligence, upon the recommendation of your dean and faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Fairmont State University in the state of West Virginia, I hereby confer upon you the Master of Science in Criminal Justice and Master of Science in National Security and Intelligence with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations. Would all the candidates for master's degrees now please come forward and join us on the stage?
Danielle Marie Kress. Kylie Jo Croston. Cheyenne Nicole Frederick. Catherine Faith Cole. Donald P. Stevens.
Graduates, please be seated. The Interim Dean of the College of Business and Aviation will now present candidates for bachelor's degrees.
Candidates for degrees for the College of Business and Aviation, please stand and remain standing. Dr. Davis, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Business and Aviation, I have the honor to present candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and all candidates who have been certified for graduation.
Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and all the candidates who've been certified for graduation, upon the recommendation of your dean and faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Fairmont State University in the state of West Virginia, I confer upon you the baccalaureate degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations and best wishes to each of you. Please be seated.
The Interim Dean of the College of Liberal Arts will now present the candidates for bachelor's degrees.
Candidates for degrees from the College of Liberal Arts, please stand and remain standing. Dr. Davis, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Liberal Arts, I have the honor to present candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and all candidates who have been certified for graduation.
Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and all candidates who have been certified for graduation, upon the recommendation of your dean and faculty, and by the virtue of authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Fairmont State University in the state of West Virginia, I confer upon you the baccalaureate degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations and best wishes to each of you. Please be seated.
The Associate Provost for Faculty Affairs will now present candidates for bachelor's degrees.
Candidates for degrees for the Regents Bachelor of Arts, please stand. Dr. Davis, upon the recommendation of the faculty, I have the honor to present candidates for the degree Regents Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and all candidates who have been certified for graduation.
Candidates for the degree of Regents Bachelors of Arts, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and all candidates who have been certified for graduation, upon the recommendation of your faculty and by the virtue of authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Fairmont State University in the state of West Virginia, I confer upon you the baccalaureate degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations and best wishes to each of you. Please be seated.
Baccalaureate candidates in the College of Business and Aviation, escorted by the register staff, please come forward to receive your degree. Please remain standing until the last conferee is awarded their degree.
Gage David Michael, cum laude. Tristan E. Bright. Ashley M. Chisler, cum laude. Morgan G. Chisler, summa cum laude. Rachel Rosemary Clayton. Jada D. Coombs. Chloe A. Cottrell, cum laude. Carly Jo Denham, cum laude. Caleb Martin Everhart. Naveed Igane. Megan Brooke Jaggy, magna cum laude. Abigail J. McAllister, magna cum laude. Michael Lane Colat. Victoria Rosalie Powers. Carter Blaine Mick, cum laude. Jayana Danielle Miller, cum laude. Abby Olivia Morrison. Brooke N. Showalter. Madeline Taylor Sorensen, cum laude. Nathan Pileski. Madeline Margaret Bates. Devin A. Boyles, cum laude. Owen Stewart Cameron, cum laude. Keith W. Cummings. Carter Andrew Giacomo. Austin Cole Gibson. Sydney R. Green, magna cum laude. Isaac Alexander Gunter. Broderick Millen Hall, magna cum laude. Weston James Heldreth. Brody Douglas Hess. Matthew Allen Holbert. Kiera M. Howell. David Jollander, magna cum laude. Tessa Renee Jolly, cum laude. Nicholas W. Kelbaugh. Grant James Lowther, cum laude. Emily Marie Marple. Jared Coleman Matheny.
Come on, Jared, go!
Nicholas Robert Matheny. Devin B. Mayers. Jamel Monpaz, cum laude. Braden Tyler Mounts. Brett A. Mundy. Jr.? Joseph Michael Petrzak, Jr. Alexia Nicole Poling, summa cum laude. Mitchell Grady Price, cum laude. Ashley Reyno. Lauren Nicole Riffle. Joshua Oliver Samples, cum laude. Kyler Trey Saunders, cum laude. Mason S. Stark, magna cum laude. Alec Blaine Stowers, magna cum laude. Elijah Tidwell. Raymond Lee Waddle, cum laude. Bryant Wesley Walker II. Abby Taylor Ware. Khan Watanabe, cum laude. Jalen Venice Whitehair. Howard D. Williams, summa cum laude. Alexis Aaron Enoch.
Candidates, please be seated. I now call upon the College of Liberal Arts to come forward. Please remain standing until the last conferee is awarded their degree.
Ashlyn Napier. Tara Page Howard. James Thomas Harper. Sarah E. Adams, summa cum laude. Katerina E. Curry, summa cum laude. Audra Holt. Eliana Nicole Whitehead, summa cum laude. Amber Nicole Smith, cum laude. Sitaria Gump, summa cum laude. Catherine Page Lott. Haley Alexis Catrone, summa cum laude. Melissa Esther Cece. Christopher Douglas Dalton. Ashley Victoria Asher, summa cum laude. Savannah G. Smith, magna cum laude. Mia J. Chambers, summa cum laude. Hope M. Kiska, summa cum laude. Izaria K. McWhorter Martin. Elizabeth Suzanne Maurer, summa cum laude. Emily Nicole Roth. Richard Davis Austin. Ryan William McCulloch. Tyler J. Benetti, summa cum laude. Avante James Neal. Tyler J. Blythe, cum laude. Thomas Martin Ramsey. Carly Erin Kelly, summa cum laude. Camden Ryan Southern, cum laude. Emily Morgan Frazier. Lisbeth Magana, summa cum laude. Miranda May Folmsby, magna cum laude. Kira A. Frick. Justina S. Wolford. Kirkland Russell Waltman, cum laude. Andrew David Ash. Abigail Ann Matusik, cum laude. Antonio Wood, cum laude. Dylan Scott Underwood. Lexi S. Truman. Latarian Latrell Barber. Cameron Allen. Leger Hatcher. Derek Crosby II. Gabriel D. Hendershot. Jesse Lee Flint, summa cum laude. Brandon T. Alexander. Andre Harris. Emily Elaine Cool, cum laude. Dalton Doyle Hedrick. Ryan P. Cummins. Jonah Lipscomb. Couldn't hear you. Natalie Gemelith Logan, cum laude. Matthew Todd Pruitt. Sky Tiana Treadway. Ariel N. Roberts. Rachel A. Loudermilk, summa cum laude. Brooklyn S. Allman, summa cum laude. Mazzy Star King. Abigail Grace Kirk, summa cum laude. David Michael Tate, cum laude. Haley Grace Brown, cum laude. Lauren D. Harris, magna cum laude. Katie Ann Miller, cum laude. Sarah Rebecca Merritt, summa cum laude. Haley September McLean, cum laude. Morgan C. Johnson. Adeline Rachel Conway, summa cum laude. Brooklyn J. Fazzini, summa cum laude. Derek Allen Hudson, summa cum laude. Morgan J. Richardson, cum laude. Emmy Caroline McKnight, cum laude. Mitchell Jason McGrew, cum laude. Haley Ann Seeley. Andrew M. Mills, magna cum laude. Olivia Grace Collot, magna cum laude. Blake Antonio Moore. Daniel Alexander Proct, magna cum laude.
Candidates, please be seated. I now call upon the RBA candidates, escorted by the register staff, to come forward to receive your degree. Please remain standing until the last conferee is awarded their degree.
Amy Christine Ashcraft. Ashton Clutter. Benjamin Seth Cozort. Stephanie Michelle Jack. Jonna Rose Sedlock. Jolyn Alston. Khalud Hanif, cum laude.
Candidates, please be seated.
Well, graduates, you did it. As you hold your diploma and savor this moment, I want you to think about everything that diploma represents. Your dedication, your hard work, and your passion. But it's more than that. Look around you. The diploma represents this amazing community. It represents the friends and mentors you've met during your years at Fairmont State. It represents a vast network of alumni who have taken flight all over the globe. As you make your way in the world after graduation, I hope you achieve success beyond your wildest imagination. Now, ladies and gentlemen, graduates of the class of 2025, would you please stand? On the count of 3, move your tassels from right to left. 1, 2, 3. You are now officially graduates of Fairmont State University. Congratulations. As our new graduates, you now transition from students to alumni. I call on Zachary Taylor to sing our alma mater.
Among the hills of time there stands a school so fair, as pure as the sky above and all the stars up there. And as we bow to thee, dear Fairmont State, our hearts with rapture thrill. So here's to the school we love, the college on the hill.
Congratulations on your well-deserved success, class of 2025. The hard work and discipline it takes to earn a college degree demonstrates your willingness and ability to face the responsibility and challenges the future holds. I'd like to thank all our distinguished guests, family and friends for the audience and recognition of our graduates. We ask that guests stay seated until the recessional of graduates is complete. Graduates will meet their families and friends outside in the upper parking area. On behalf of faculty and staff of Fairmont State University, we wish each of you safe travels home, wherever that may be, and a life filled with peace. Thank you.